always know where I'm headed, but I always find a way to keep going. Roll with me.
Peace. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Olivia, and I got a quick question for you. Have you taken the opportunity to listen to my audio in my intro, my voiceover in my intro? I say, I don't always know where I'm headed, but I always find a way to keep going. Roll with me, right? Well, that's what I want to talk about today. Yeah, I think that's the direction I want to go in. So have you ever woken up and just felt like off, like you don't know what you're doing, you're unsure of your next step, and everything feels a little bit scattered, like you just can't necessarily push yourself to do your normal routine, right? Like you feel called to do something else, but you don't exactly know what that is. And that's okay. We all have those days. For me, it feels like that almost every day. And the truth is, you don't have to have it all figured out today. Sometimes the best thing you can do is show up for yourself, even when it feels messy, even when it feels weird. Like today, normally I would go for my walk. I would go for my walk. I walk to the gas station. I get my usuals. I walk back, or I walk 3 miles. I do that walk. This morning, I just didn't feel like doing that walk. I wanted to just sit in my car, right? And I sat for a second. I sat for a little bit, and the next thing I felt led to do was just drive and turn on my high energy playlist. That's the playlist I listen to when I just need a boost of energy. So I drove for a little bit, turned on what I listened to this morning, Kendrick Lamar, what's that song, Mr. Morale, and just got into a zone for however long the song is, and just boosted up my energy. And then right after that, I went to the gas station to get my usuals. I came home and I did a home cardio indoor walk dance. I did a workout, a 30-minute workout. So it wasn't necessarily my normal walk, but I was able to move my body, get my workout in, and really just boost my energy, raise my vibration for the day. Okay, so I shared that for a reason. Like, I'm the type of person that used to think that I had to have a plan, and that I always had to always know exactly what I was doing. And if for some reason I got off track, or I didn't do things according to plan, I would beat myself up, or be really hard on myself. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm learning is that it's okay. It's okay to not have all the answers, right? Like, the not knowing part is part of the journey. And it doesn't mean you're failing. It just means that life is unfolding in its own time. Like, ultimately, my goal was to get moving. That's my goal every day, to move my body and really, just focus on me. And I did that. Was it according to my usual plan? Absolutely not. But I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go. So what can you do when you don't know what you're doing? Right? Like, I think it's easy to talk about, how you feel, but I like to also talk about action or solutions that you can take when you have these moments, right? So the first thing you do is acknowledge it. Like, it's okay to admit that you're unsure or just not feeling it, right? And I believe that that's where the healing and and the progress and the growth starts. You don't need to figure it out. You don't need to figure everything out all at once. Next, you start small. Set one intention for the day. For me, it was to make sure I move my body. That's one small task, right? It can be something as simple for you as, you know what? Today I'm gonna get out of bed, or I'm gonna have me a yummy breakfast, or you know what? I'm just gonna step outside for some fresh air. I'm just gonna take a minute. Celebrate those wins no matter how small they seem. And here's the big one. Trust the freaking stinking process. Because life, as I'm learning quickly, is not always linear or a straight line. Some days you'll feel productive, and other days you feel like you're treading water trying to stay a freaking float. But both types of days are valuable. Trust that not having it all figured out doesn't mean you're stuck or behind. It's honestly a part of the flow. Finally, give yourself some grace. I feel like I say this in every video, but that's because I mean it. And that's because I need to hear it too. I have to remind myself, give yourself some grace. It's not about perfection, Olivia. Friends, it's about progress, even if it's just a tiny step at a time. You don't have to have everything figured out today. Just show up and the rest will follow you. I promise. So if you're having a day, if you're having a moment where today just feels uncertain, it's okay. Trust that you're moving forward, even if it doesn't feel like it. Keep showing up and take it one moment at a time. Roll with me, okay? Y'all got this. We got this. That's all I got for you today. As always, if you have any questions, comments, feedback, drop it in the comments below. And if you like this video, if any parts of it resonate with you, you want to share it with a friend, have at it. Right? Until next time, thanks for rolling with me. I love you all. Peace.